Vale, antes de que empiece el vídeo, soy nueva en Twitch y este es un vídeo resubido de la partida que hice el otro día. Advierto de antemano que no es un tutorial, ¿vale? Es una partida que he estado jugando, el cual no conozco el juego, no me sé nada, así que no lo utilicéis como tutorial. Si queréis ver el directo completo, lo tenéis en mi canal de Twitch, que os lo dejo por aquí, y mis redes sociales, Twitter e Instagram. No os molesto más y os dejo con el vídeo. Vamos a ir dándole.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this.
Vale, ahora sí que puedo ya interactuar. Me encanta la primera.
What I tell you? 88 miles per hour.
Es que está súper currado este juego, me flipa.
Displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And in precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some
Cierto.
style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Tendrá que aparecer ahora. Oh, oh. Pues así no era. ¿Qué pasó,
Doc?
chinchulín?
Oh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Me imagino que ahora me dejará moverme a mí misma, ¿no? Sí. Mira con Doc. Buah, es que me flipa. Está súper bien hecho, ¿eh? El juego este está súper bien. Ahora.
Notebook.
Espero que os guste mucho. Si os gusta, yo lo iré subiendo. La idea es terminármelo en directo todo.
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z.
Es verdad, en la película original ahora venían los libios, así que me imagino que... Uy, lo he cortado a Doc. Oh, oh.
Doc?
¿Qué pasa? Lonely Pine.
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Uy.
Doc!
No.
No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Pero,
Doc,
pero,
come
what?
back! Doc! Doc!
¿Era un sueño? Ostras, acabo de ver la foto de la tercera
Is
peli.
everything okay?
Buah. Que la tiene en la mesilla,
Yeah,
así se
Mom,
puede ver.
it was just a nightmare. I was in the past. And Doc was there.
Ay, ay. Qué buena
Well,
peli,
you're
de
safe
verdad.
and sound
Me
now.
flipan.
Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late.
Y ahí es cuando empieza. Buah. No sé si ahora me dejará jugar o seguirá enseñando como modo historia. Sí, todavía. ¡Oh! Buah, es que es una fantasía de juego, de verdad, me flipa. Está súper bien. Es que está súper bien hecho. Lo han hecho, vamos, muy, muy bien.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than
¿Cómo?
never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
to. It's just not
¿Cómo?
fair. At least things can't get any worse. Hey, Marty.
¡Oh!
Hi, Biff.
¡Ostras! ¡Qué
Come to see
chulo!
if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Uy. Vale, ahora sí que me... A ver, plato de
Miss
Einstein.
Einstein.
Ay, esta máquina me flipaba cuando la veía en la primera escena. Buah.
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Madre mía. Claro, abría la lata, me acuerdo y se lo echaba. Está genial. A ver, no sé si... Vale. Pecera, que por cierto tiene una tetera, no me
Fish
preguntes por
tank.
qué.
I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste and decor. I kind of like Doc.
Buah, la de relojes. A ver, la televisión.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
A ver. Ostras, me deja ver los relojes con la cantidad que
Why
tiene.
Doc didn't
Madre
take any
mía.
of these with him.
Quiero ver, es que claro, no sé si puedo... No, no me deja... A ver, maqueta de Plaza del Pueblo, no, pero estoy aquí. George... Es que supuestamente en la peli debajo estaba la... Coño, que se me va. Lo del plutonio, pero vamos, a ver, quiero ver la maqueta del pueblo. A ver, aquí, que no me dejaba seleccionar.
Doc built this model of downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Espera, corte, ¿te importa si me...?
Come on, I saw it first.
Voy a ser como niño
I
pequeño.
guess
Lo vi
you're right,
primero.
but I picked it up first.
Bueno,
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here.
mierda.
Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ah,
Tengo que robárselo, tío. Toca discos, a ver.
hey,
Eh?
let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Equipo científico, a ver.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
¿No me deja coger el casco? Jo, es que el casco es, vamos. Tengo que intentar quitárselo por lo que veo, vamos. A ver. Biff.
Hey, Biff.
Cuaderno... El cuaderno me recuerda a Doha.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
Qué asco de persona, macho. Te compraré el cuaderno,
I'll
a
pay you
ver.
for it.
How much? Not enough.
¿Cómo? Es que si le digo que el cuaderno es peligroso, solo falta que se lo quede. A ver, el cuaderno no tiene valor.
Just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
Joder. El cuaderno es
I just can't
peligroso.
let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Joder. Hay que... No. ¿Cómo hago para salir? Esperar. Ahí.
Never mind.
Tengo que intentar buscar una forma de... A ver, equipo... ¡Oh! El equipo
It's like a
electrónico...
hand crank lightning rod. Or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
Ah, no, pensaba que me iba a llevar a otro sitio. Esperar. ¡Uy! Vale, ya sé lo que creo que hay que hacer. George, a ver.
Hey, Dad.
¿Quién está en
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You. Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
No conoces a Doc, puedo crear mis propias peleas, tengo sueño, necesito ver. No sé qué coger. ¿No conoces
You
a
got
Doc?
Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son, but the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
Voy a decir lo de todo un
You
sueño.
think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
Le voy a decir
About
esto, a ver
Biff.
qué me dice.
Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can.
Vaya gesto
Okay,
más raro,
son,
Dios.
I'll stay
Me
out
muero.
of your way. You know where to find me.
Vale.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Creo que se me ha ocurrido una idea, teniendo en cuenta que tenemos aquí el aparato este, que era la peli. Si cojo la guitarra... A ver.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Voy a intentar... Uy. Pon ruido a la guitarra... A ver. Perdonad, es que todavía no controlo los controles, así que... disculparme. Vamos a ver. Es que se me está ocurriendo una idea. A ver si funciona. La idea es eso, ponerlo todo a tope, que Viv diga, ay, yo quiero probarlo, y se ponga a tocar el amplificador y yo pueda cogerlo. No sé si me dejará, voy a intentarlo. A
It
ver.
took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Ha recogido la guitarra de Marty, haz clic en el botón parpadeando el inventario para abrir... No sé si... A ver. Vale. Se requiere tal. Uy, no. No quería abrirlo de pista, perdón. Perdonad. A ver. Ahora selecciona el amplificador para conectar la guitarra. A ver.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead.
Lo sabía. Digo, este es como los niños pequeños, que lo quieren todo. Oh.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Verás. Lo sabía.
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Ahora puedo cogerlo, perfecto.
Doc, where are you?
Uy. ¿El DeLorean ha vuelto? Sí. ¿Pero con Doc dentro o con Einstein? Vale, ahora. Yo no sé si me deja... A ver.
Doc?
A ver si se puede abrir. Frío. Uy, Einstein.
Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Hay un zapato, por lo que estoy viendo. El condensador de flujo. A ver. Uy, la grabadora. A ver, esto no lo había visto. A ver qué pone.
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always the possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
Grabadora de mano, a ver si me deja... Aquí, el
Okay,
zapato.
Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
Instrucciones. A ver.
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
No sé si me deja... No, no puedo interactuar con nada más. Voy a salir. Se me está ocurriendo una idea, que es darle a Insta en el zapato, a ver si lo puede oler y me dice algo. O me da alguna pista de quién es.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Perfecto. A ver, voy a coger el zapato y se lo voy a dar a
What do
Insta.
you know about this shoe, Einie?
Es de mujer, así que...
Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
A ver, vamos a ver qué nos dice. Vamos, hago eso yo y me mato.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How is this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Insta me está llevando aquí, pero es que no sé si puedo interactuar con algo. Puerta de video... No, pero a ver. Puerta de tienda de licor. Bueno, Einstein me está diciendo aquí, así que llamar.
Step away from the door. Now, let me get a look at you.
Uf, la señora loca ahí.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans. Get along now. Scat.
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look
Joder,
it
la
up.
señora, macho. Einstein me trajo
Say
aquí.
your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well,
E. Strickland? You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced for myself, slacker.
Tengo
Can
algo
you
para
let me
usted,
in?
a ver.
I've got something to
A ver si
show
con
you.
el
What is it?
zapato...
Let me see.
El zapato. Concho. A Edna.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Entonces es de ella, porque por la reacción... Sí. Es de ella. Qué situación más absurda. A ver.
Leave that creature outside!
Vaya.
Sorry, Einstein.
Pobrecillo.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one.
Sí, son los
Much better.
mismos.
So neat and orderly. Now I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
¿Tiene una de mierda en el sofá? ¿Esta señora? Madre mía.
Have a seat, Sonny.
¿Dónde? ¿Dónde me siento?
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Ay, Dios mío. Peor que la abeja al visillo. A ver, vamos a investigar un poquito. ¿Trofeos de gato? What?
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Vale. A ver, fotografías. Vamos a ver.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Vale. A ver, que quiero interactuar por aquí, a ver si hay algo más. Solo están los trofeos y las fotos, el radiador. A ver.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Dice que no toque, pero yo voy a estar buscando. Lo siento, señora. A ver, vamos a ver. Quiero ver esto. Diarios.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Si le vuelvo a dar, ¿me sale lo mismo o...?
Ground mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded.
Vale, voy a ir por
I
si
know where to start
acaso.
looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Podría preguntarle a esta mujer. A ver, comedero del gato. ¿Dónde está el gato? A ver.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
You wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to finding Doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
A ver, voy a intentar... Es que claro...
Don't
No sé por qué me imaginaba eso.
My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Sí, me imagina... Es que no sé por qué me imaginaba que la señora, si me veía tocándolos... No lo sabía, pero digo, bueno. A ver, vamos a ver. Puerta de la cocina, a ver qué hay.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
U! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Menuda es la señora. No, puerta de la calle no. No puedo... Ah, eso es lo que quiere
Einstein
ver.
brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
Pregúntale. A ver, vamos a preguntar, a ver si se me desbloquea algo. A ver, señora. No, el comedero no.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Me encanta el nombre del gato. A ver, señora. Aquí.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Cochinos.
Yes?
A ver, ¿cuándo perdió su zapato?
You remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
A ver. El bar
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
¿Dónde estaba?
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of
Tío,
hooligans
todo el
and
rato con lo de
slackers
hooligans.
can do
Madre
two
mía,
right
esta
things
señora,
about
¿cómo le da?
history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Vale.
Following year, as I recall.
¿Qué pasa con esto? Voy a
What's with
preguntarlo.
all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Voy a preguntarla, a ver.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Lieutenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Madre mía. Está loca, Muy loca. A ver.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Vale.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the
Madre mía, cómo
ground!
está la vieja, macho. Pero ida, no lo siguiente. A ver, vamos a intentar... porque me veo que si vuelvo... A ver, vamos a probar.
I told you not to touch those.
Vamos a volver a tocar otra vez el radiador, que se vaya, y a ver si puedo buscar el periódico.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
A ver. Rápido, querido, rápido.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development.
No, esta no es.
Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
¿Se lo llega a preguntar? Ya no me acuerdo, chat. ¿Ha llegado a decir algo la señora? Bueno, yo sigo por si acaso mirando, pero ahora sí eso se lo vuelvo a preguntar.
Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Sigue mirando y ahora le pregunto porque madre mía.
October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall's shootout. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Vale, pues ahora cuando venga la señora... A ver, espera, voy a probar a ver si los prismáticos los puedo usar no estando ella.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars
No.
for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Sí, adelante, pero luego no me deja. Ah, sí, sí me deja. Mira, vez. 1932, por lo que estoy viendo ahí, entonces. A ver, Marty, no me seas pendejo, por favor. Ahí.
Rebuilt in February 1932.
Perfecto.
Fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Vale. Al menos ya más o menos sé la fecha. Voy a intentar otra vez darle a lo del radiador y volver a mirar.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Esta chochea como vamos. Yo no sé, lo de esta señora. A ver, voy a volver a mirar en el diario. Coño.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy, arsonist
Aquí lo
slain.
tenemos.
Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
No, 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 no. Ay, Dios mío.
Papers!
Sorry,
Vete
Mr.
corriendo,
Let me-
chinchulín.
Oh, you've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out, get out, get out!
Help! Police! I'm being
Joder, la
attacked
señora.
by hooligans!
No, no, lo de la señora es que es divina. Es que me encanta. Uy. A ver. Rellena de mierda, Madre mía.
Marty! Where
Dígamelo.
you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Estoy vestido para una fiesta de Halloween, uniforme de trabajo, dispara. Vamos a poner para la obra de la
Didn't I
escuela.
tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Vale, vamos a ver si funciona ahora.
You ready to go, Einstein?
A ver, vamos a
Time
probar.
circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy.
Ay, perdón, que esto ahora
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Vamos a ver. Es decir, por si acaso ahora luego, aunque creo que se me están haciendo autoguardados, pero por si acaso luego haré un guardado, no vaya a ser. ¡Buah! ¡Qué fantasía! Eso sí, espero que no me salte el copy por esto, ¿no? Es que me flipa. Uy. Uy. Nos van a liar una. Ay, Dios mío. Oye. Qué bonito Einstein, de verdad me encanta. Van a esconder el coche, me imagino. Sí, o sabía, digo, esto harán por lo mismo que en la peli, que lo guardaban detrás.